guess which one of these cards are my absolute favorite that I'm going to tell you all about that you can capitalize on as soon as possible to reap the benefits of the card. My name is Matthew, and if you like finance content like this, stick around, subscribe down below, and like the video. So let us not waste any time and get straight into it. Well, if you chose the Chase Freedom Flex card, you are absolutely correct. So, as we all know, summer just arrived, and this is really the time for all of us to go out and have fun with our friends and family to make some new memories as we embark on this hot, humid weather. Some of us really plan to travel this summer, whether that be near or far or by plane or car. Some of us want to go out to entertain ourselves through entertainment services like music theaters, or some of us really just want to go on that road trip with our friends to experience some really cool food or really cool sights to see. And if you fit in any of these categories where you are going to be doing things in the summer, like all of us will, you really want to listen up because this credit card has the best rewards for you. So with the Chase Freedom Flex, you were able to get 5% on up to $1,500 combined purchases in bonus categories such as gas stations, grocery stores, and online merchants every quarter that you activate them. So let me break this down for you. Every 3 months, Chase does have a rotating program where they are able to feature such things such as gas stations or Amazon Prime, using PayPal, and kind of all those things really give you 5% back. It really is up to Chase to decide what kind of rotating categories they're going to give, but they usually reflect what you will be doing that sort of time. So during this time period of July through September, Chase is really going to give back 5% to gas stations, car rentals, movie theaters, and select live entertainment. Well, if you look at it like this, you're really getting a 5% discount on all the summer stuff that you spend on. So who wouldn't want that? We all know that gas has been absolutely insane this year, but what if I told you that every time you're at the pump, you can get a 5% discount when you pump your gas? And this deal would last for the next 3 months. Would you take it? Because I absolutely would. So new card members can earn 5% cash back on gas for every $1 spent on purchases made within the first year within opening that account, or until card members reach $6,000 in cash station purchases, whichever occurs first. So if you're really driving a lot this summer, getting that 5% cash back is going to be worthwhile for you. Now, summer is a perfect time for you to go out with your friends and family to experience that road trip or go to the Airbnb that you wanted to and just go camping or something for the next couple days, because we all want to do that and take a breather this summer. Now, if you do rent a car from a rental car agency like Enterprise, Hertz, Avis, you'll be able to capitalize on your 5% back and really drive home that discount. Was that a bad pun? Because drive, whatever. Okay, now has never been a better time to go out to experience that live entertainment or music theater that you always wanted to do. So now we actually get to go out and experience life, because in the past year we've been locked up and have not been able to go outside and experience these things that we want to experience. For the first time in forever, Freedom's new category can help card members earn 5% cash back on the summer's hottest concert, sporting events, and blockbuster films. So live entertainment includes major professional sporting events, zoos, aquariums, concerts, theatrical productions, museums, tourist attractions and exhibits, amusement parks. You get the whole gist. So if that wasn't good enough, even after September ends, you do have this plethora of awards that you are able to get as a card holder. And that doesn't stop there. Throughout the lifetime of you holding this card, you're able to gain 5% back on travel purchases. That's just your flights, hotels, traveling expenses in general, really. That can cover anything from booking your flights, booking your hotels, staying at an Airbnb even. Who doesn't want 5% back on travel? And don't even get me started on dining. You'll be getting 3% back on dining. So what I like to do when I'm at my restaurants is I even like to buy with my card and tip on my card, because I'll be able to get more cash back when I tip. So it's like I'm getting a 3% discount on the entire purchase, so why not tip on my card? And if you're not a dining person, you can even do takeout or even do delivery services that are going to give you 3% cash back anyways. Additionally, you'll be able to get 3% cash back on drugstore purchases. That's your Walgreens or CVS, whether you're buying makeup or you're buying medicine for something else, right? But to top it off, whenever you spend this card, you are going to get 1% back on all purchases. This is pretty standard, but it pretty much beats any other debit card that you would spend out there, because when you spend with a debit card, you're really getting nothing back. So I don't know why anybody would use a debit card in today's world, because you're losing money over money to inflation, to everything else. And something to remember is that when you do spend, you are getting cash back. And these cash back rewards do not expire ever in your lifetime, as long as the account is open. There's also no minimum to redeem that cash back. In addition, Freedom Flex cardholders will actually be able to receive World Elite MasterCard benefits, including cell phone protection and discounts from Lyft, ShopRunner, and more, along with priceless experiences. Personally, I still use the Freedom Flex after owning it for 2 years until this very day because I love the rewards just so much. Recently, I was able to utilize that 5% travel by booking my family's flight to Chicago, where we're going to have a wedding this summer. And after all those transactions, I was able to get back more than $80 in cashback rewards. I was able to get all that money for free that I would have spent regardless if I were to buy it with a regular debit card. Other than that, I really have this card as a designated spending card for my meals and for me to eat. So given that I do get 3% cashback whenever I do spend on dining, I know that whenever I go out and it's a hassle for somebody to split the bill, I just volunteer my card because I'm like, take my card, I'm gonna get 3% back anyways, and at the end of it, you guys are just all gonna pay me back through Venmo, whatever. You can even volunteer your card whether you go out to eat at a restaurant or dine out or take out, and just split the cost between everybody and they can just send it to you after. Because you're going to get 3% cash back every time you spend your card when you dine. And that's exactly what I do. I see it as a win-win situation because you make everybody's life easier as you are just paying for the meal up front and not having the service split the bill between 8 ways. And at the end of the day, you're going to get 3% cash back. And that's a dub in my books. Unless somebody doesn't pay you the right amount, and then you got to track them down like the IRS and say, give me my money. Then there's an issue. The Chase Freedom Flex card also has a lot of security and protection benefits, such as zero liability protection, purchase protection, extended warranty protection, free credit score and identity restoration with Credit Journey, fraud monitoring, auto rental collision damage waiver, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, travel and emergency assistance services, cell phone protection, and more. And did I mention that the Chase Freedom Flex card has 0 annual fees? So to explain what an annual fee is, it's really how much a bank is going to charge for you to use their services, and that be through that credit card. For some cards, every year you're going to have to pay a flat fee, and that's just for you to reap the benefits of that card. However, the Chase Freedom Flex does not have that annual fee. You get to reap the benefits without having to pay a single dollar at all. Now looking into some of the terms, some of these are very important for us to know, such as the APY. Now there's going to be 0% APY for the first 15 months that your account is open. After that 15 months, there's going to be a 15 to 24% APY based on your credit worthiness, and that's just how much you're able to pay back your bills on time. So these APRs will vary based on the market, and that's according to the prime rate. Now it's great to know how much APR is going to be on your card if you do not pay that back. However, it's kind of a flawed thinking to think you're going to pay these APRs, because if you do pay your card off on time and in full by the time that your balance is due, you won't have to pay any APR at the end of the day. So really just pay off your credit cards in full at the end of the month and you really have nothing to worry about. I will let you know one of the best passive ways to not default on your card and really just keep that 0 APR throughout your entire lifetime at the end of this video. So Chase actually tells us how to avoid paying interest on your purchases. They state that your due date will be a minimum of 21 days after the close of each billing cycle. It will not charge you for interest on new purchases if you pay your entire balance or interest saving balance by the end of the due date on each month. It will also begin charging interest on balance transfers and cash advances on the transaction date. Pretty much all you gotta know is that by the end of your billing cycle, just pay off your credit card. But did I get into the bonus of how much you're actually able to get once you sign up for this card? Because they give you some free money. You are able to get $200 in cashback rewards when you do spend $500 within the first 3 months of having the card. Now, if you're like anybody else in the world, $500 really isn't that much to spend within this next summer and the next 3 months that we have. But if you think it is going to be hard to fulfill that $500 requirement, then book a family flight somewhere or book for your friends somewhere that you're going to stay at, and really just try to pay for meals that your friends are going to pay for anyways with their money, because you have a bag to chase. Just by spending money on other people, you can really just fulfill that $500 within no time. And if they're really good friends, they'll let you pay so you can get that bonus. But when you're signing up, do not get mixed up between the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited, because they are both different in each other's ways. So really the difference between the two is that the Chase Freedom Unlimited, you're able to get 1.5 on everything back, but the Chase Freedom Flex, you are able to get 5% back on rotating categories. And that's really important because we love rotating categories. It's pretty fun when you want to spend money too. They do have the same ongoing bonuses, whether that be 5% back on travel, 3% cash back on restaurants and eating, and 3% back on drugstore products. The only difference is that the Chase Freedom Unlimited gives you 1.5% cash back on all purchases, and the Chase Freedom Flex only gives you 1. But we must take into account that the 5% cash back isn't a joke because it's a lot of money. So here's a reminder for you all, and that is to treat your cards responsibly and to just really treat it as cash and really think that the money that you're spending is hard paper dollars that you are going to give another person at the end of the day. If you make any charges on it, you really want to make sure that you are able to fulfill that charge completely. And a really great rule of thumb is that if you spend money, you should be able to afford it twice, then you're really able to afford it on a true level. But if you have 3 times the amount of money that you're actually spending on the purchase, you're a really great person and you're really savvy. Props to you. Additionally, you really want to pay off your credit cards in full every month, and I cannot stress that enough because APR is no joke. Now here's the hack. If you think you're going to be busy with keeping up with all your payments and all your credit cards, then there's a very simple fix to that. You could turn on auto pay, which is going to be within your app. It takes only a couple of seconds, and at the end of every month, you are going to automatically pay for that with your debit card or your checking account that you have. And really, there is no hassle to this, and your payments are going to go through. You're not going to get charged any APRs, and you're going to live a happy life while building your credit card and building your credit card future. You can set it so your statement balance will get paid off in full at the end of the month, and you really have nothing to worry about. If you want to capitalize on the best absolute credit card that you can utilize this summer, then please sign up with the link down below, because that's my referral link, and I'll get something, you'll get something, and we can all reap the benefits of Chase Freedom Flex card. And regardless, you can start building your credit card empire. I've collected 5 already, so I don't know how many more I'm going to get in my life, but we'll see where this goes. Anyways, thank you guys all for listening to this video, and please do like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed today's video. Just a disclaimer, everything in this video are my opinions, not financial advice. Anyways, I love you all, bye bye, and peace out.